see between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Torrey Jefferson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Right to the air. It's Hurts. It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. They run it with Saquon Barkley. It is brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Irvin here from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Catch made left side by Abuka. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. That'll be incomplete to shut the new set of downs. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, which forces the incompletion.
Fires right away, but incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Mayfield now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's the give to Irving. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. White has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
He finds him right side. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Hurts now from the gun. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he goes down a little short of the 40. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. Third down coming. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Well, it would have been a long field goal in the rain, Brock, so instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Rob Fry, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Bucks getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air route, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through 1 tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 3rd and 7. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Hurts on first down. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it sets up second down. They've got a man in motion. Hurts trying to get on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Caught, nice gain left side. And they get this down to the 28. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They're now set for first and 10. They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. All down by Christian Izien.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
The Buccaneers bringing out a dime look, third down coming. They motion Dotson over left. Now Hurts on third and long. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Running right, it's Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard
On the give, this is Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Hey, alert 33.
From the gun, Mayfield. Is complete to Cole. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And the Birds bring out the nickel look. Third down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, this is Evans. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, here's Baker. Dumps it off to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
10 yards. That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Irving on the inside give. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He put everything he had into this one. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They're going to play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, Hurts. Flush out now to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
They bring Mechie in motion. Hurts yet again. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. It's the Eagles dealing with third and still 10 to go. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Go Silver, ready?
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. force a fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. No runs with Irving. Jukes one defender. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Simply put, kid, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
That's good for a Tampa Bay. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Has him on the quick hitter. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Tough pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 3 now. Mayfield now from the gun. He sends this one to the end zone. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Stick it in the air. Here's Mayfield. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This one's caught. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Irving can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well...
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They bring a tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Avoid some trouble there. Smith snags it over the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Carry here for Irving. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Once again, Irving. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and
4. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Point it right.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now it's Irving. And finally, they bring him down. He shook up a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and short, Mayfield. That's caught for the 1st. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
And the Buccaneers. 1st down.
Mayfield will look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 21. Jump off caught by his back. And he's not going to get the 1st. He made it real close, though. It's Indy Broncos. A gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Ford's going to start with a run by Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. It's a screen to Barkley. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Got to be pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
1st down, around with Barkley. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
60-yard attempt.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And they continue to trail by 21.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't come out.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Right side, this is Ibuka. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw here, Mayfield. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Running it after the penalty. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 32. Coach with a catch. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Irving here from the gun. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
That one's a miss, so he hung it out right at that upright. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
Kid, I have no idea why I talk about banking so much with deposits and withdrawals. But let me tell you right there, that's a withdrawal of trust. Next time around, on a 4th and 1, probably going to see him go for it.
Now he'll heat this one deep down the right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Dotson now in motion right. First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play. Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long. Dotson now in motion right. Now Hurts on 3rd and long. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This one from 42 yards out. Elliott connects there, and it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
A defensive kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Carry by Irving. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 29. White working downfield, and he has it. At the 20. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Rashad White touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Hurts on first down. Hits him on the out route. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, here's Barkley. And all he can get is a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down.
Christian Izzian on the stop. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Hurts now from the gun. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Now Hurts. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. How about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. First down, ball at the 36. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, Mayfield. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Baker now from the gun. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Is this clean at the 30? And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Clock isn't holding up. They're able to drop Big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
He lets one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Rolling left, buying some time. Tried connecting with Brown, but it's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. He'll take over inside the red zone. He goes out on the return.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And they're going to kick this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep running away with this. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying.
Kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Starting from the 5. This will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes the pocket. And that will not be enough for a first down. We've got a timeout as they rush out to treat an injured player. And no, this is not what anyone wanted to see. Jalen Hurts, the one injured on that play. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
180! What's up?
Out of the gun, White. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Mayfield now from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. And he'll go down. The Bucs brought pressure and got him. big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Getting out to his left. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Eagles hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Escapes out to the left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.